Beards, Books, and Bourbon is a spoiler-rich environment. If you haven't read or listened to this book, then you should probably go ahead and do that, because we're going to talk about it, and we're going to say all the stuff that you don't want us to say. So go back and read it, or listen to it on audiobook, and then come back and listen to us. Thanks so much, and enjoy the show.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Stephen.
Oops. Welcome back to Beards, Books, and Bourbon, and this is our Oopsisode, where in 15 minutes or less,
we're gonna figure out a topic. Did you just say rock your world?
Well, he did say he was going to make his eyes cross.
I feel like
he did say he was going to make his eyes cross.
He did say that. He did. Yeah,
you know,
there's nothing sexier than a geriatric gay couple.
That's right.
Talking about the things that they're going to do to each other.
They're going to ride you into the end of the world.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Like, yeah. I mean, look.
Hey,
I don't swing that way, right? But I applaud the enthusiasm. 100%. I just don't really want to hear it.
100%. I mean, go for it.
Right?
Go for it.
Is that what we're doing in 15 minutes or less? Are we talking about the relationships in...
Well, I don't think that's a bad idea. I think the relationships that are developed in the story cover the relationships from Rodney and Don.
Yeah.
To the...
Juniper and Pantomime.
The initial family that they met along the way, John
and Amelia
and their two kids,
and the lesbian girls, Amy and
I can't remember off the top of my head.
It was like Jessica or something like that.
So there's really four, and there's
Jerry by herself with her dog.
Yeah, so like four different groups.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll talk about that, because I think that's...
right. So in the main episode, we mentioned the fact that once you get past the backdrop of a cosmological disaster,
right,
now all of a sudden the majority of the story really is a character study.
Right.
Personalities in crisis, and how do they react? We have people who are desperate. We have people who are in denial. We have people who find love and connection.
Yeah.
We have people who have come to a catharsis by being on their own in the woods, right? We have all these different kinds of relationships happening, and they all kind of center around this idea. Oh my God, you're just getting that everywhere, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm all over the place there.
You're just all over the place.
Go ahead. Continue.
Relationships.
Well, and I want to mention again, because I mentioned this in the full episode too, it's manageable.
Yes.
What is really strategic about T.J. Klune and the way that he did this was that, like I mentioned just a moment ago, there are four separate groups that they travel through.
Yes.
Some of the other books that we're in that are even one of our earliest, like one of the earliest episodes that we had in season 1 when we did The Magicians by Lev Grossman. There's so many different relationships, so many different touch points of characters, which is wonderful. It's world building, it's robust, it's deep.
By the way, we still have to do The Magician's Land.
We got to revisit those.
And The Magician King.
We do.
Right.
We do, but the point being is that there's such rich character development pieces in some of these books, and this one is a simple journey.
I think in many ways, yes. I think
the relationships are profound.
I think that the concept is simple.
Yeah.
I think once you dig into the minutia of what's actually going on, the symbolism behind some of these things.
Oh, for sure.
Like like for 30 seconds, let's talk about Juniper and Pantomime, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've got two young people in their 20s. They have essentially escaped from the hellscape that Texas has become,
Yeah.
and they are in love, and they want to be married. They have found this connection.
Hippies. They're hippies.
They've been dating for 4 months, and they've decided we have 25 days left, 20 days
maximum,
left, maximum, something like that, right? And so they want to be wed. They want to be married. They want to be bound together. And on the surface, that is a simple thing.
Yeah.
But the circumstances and the relationship and the minutia of who these two people are, which we don't really get to know Juniper so much, but we do get to know more about Pantomime, right? The girl.
Yeah.
Juniper is the boy, Pantomime is the girl. What we get to understand is that these two people who are in love, they want to grasp onto as much experience and connection as they possibly can with the time that they have left. Right. And there's something that is desperate and futile and beautiful about all of that.
About all of that. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And Pantomime alludes to that. Her approach, well, both of them, but she is very much about, this is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not terrified. I'm scared.
Yes.
But I'm not terrified.
Right.
I'm not abjectly paralyzed by a fear
she
of
doesn't see
doom,
this as
right?
as 100% horror.
Right.
She says that there are aspects of horror within all of this.
But they're also beautiful.
It's with an equal measure
yeah.
of the beauty that she sees as well.
Versus the family, John and Amelia and the two children.
Right.
They are in like total abject denial.
They're in such mortal
panic.
Terror.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That they are in denial because it's the only way that they can handle the terror.
Correct.
Yeah.
The only way that they can control the situation is to be terrified and panicked enough to try to avoid the situation, knowing that it's going to end anyways, but not quite sure how to tell the children.
To the point of willing to tell lies to everybody
Absolutely.
to get whatever outcome they need.
Absolutely, in order to shift the moment, to shift the narrative, to shift the story, to move them forward, right?
Yes. You know what we didn't do? We didn't introduce the bourbon that we're revisiting.
Well, yeah.
So, Stephen, constant listeners, there is a bourbon that has been sitting in our collection.
There is a bourbon.
For 6
Her name was Lola.
years. And her name was not Lola. Her name is Bulleit Bourbon Frontier Whiskey. And it's a monstrous bottle. And we're not even halfway through it. We've had it for 6 years.
Oh, yeah, because it was a season 1 bourbon.
Yeah, absolutely. Distilled and aged in the Bulleit family tradition. 45% alcohol by volume, 90 proof. Bulleit Bourbon Frontier Whiskey, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, made using our family's high rye mash bill and pure Kentucky limestone filtered water. You know, we have said in previous episodes throughout the ages of our seasons that we're going to do an episode where we talk about water. And I think that we really need to do that. If we're not going to do that in season 6, we absolutely have to do that in season 7.
Okay.
We need to get samples of water.
Okay.
We need to get somebody from one of the local colleges who has a degree in
waterology,
geology, or something like that, and can talk to us about water. So we have our Bulleit, but here on BBB, we like to sometimes switch it up.
Live on the edge.
Live on the edge and do a little something.
Just like you the event horizon of the approaching black hole.
So here's what we're doing. We have 1 part Bulleit Bourbon. And then we have 1/2 part, or I guess you could call it 2 parts Bulleit Bourbon, 1 part Evangeline's Praline Original Pecan liqueur. Southernly delicious. 21% alcohol by volume, 42 proof.
Lucky Charms, they're suddenly delicious.
This is a lovely liqueur.
So it is a lovely liqueur, and it matches very well with the Bulleit.
Yeah, praline, pecan.
So we've mixed it. And what Bulleit really is, that I have found good for.
It's an excellent mixer.
It's outstanding.
It's an outstanding mixer.
When I order, more often than not, if I order an old fashioned at a restaurant, I will ask them for a Bulleit old fashioned.
Yeah. Well, because you go into any bar, and basically what they've always got is they've got Jack,
Woodford.
They've got Woodford, they've got Maker's Mark, and they've got Bulleit.
Yep.
And every now and then I'll ask for a Maker's Mark.
Yep.
But I generally don't mix Woodford. I like to drink it as is.
I agree. But I like Bulleit in a cocktail.
I love Bulleit in a cocktail. Bulleit is a solid base for a cocktail every single time, which kind of begs the question, why do we have this giant bottle of Bulleit? Why haven't we used more of it?
I don't remember how we got this giant bottle of Bulleit, but it certainly has lasted nicely.
I think it was a gift. I think somebody gave it to you.
Sure it was.
I think somebody gave it to you. And I think that what we're going to have to do is we're probably going to have to invent a whole new show.
Gee.
Where we talk about cocktails.
Instead of bourbons.
Instead of just bourbons, we talk about cocktails, probably bourbon-based, whiskey-based cocktails, right? Because we have a very large collection and we need to go through it in conjunction with another topic. So it won't be BBB, it will be something else.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
We might be making episodes right now.
We might.
You never know.
And listen to them.
It's very possible that we could be premiering those episodes in that brand new show sometime in the fall.
I'm thinking.
Maybe after Halloween.
Maybe so.
We'll see.
We got some research to do.
We do.
Where are we at?
11?
Okay.
Almost 12.
Perfect. We can end it.
No. We got a drink. Try this.
We got to taste. No, we don't. The Bulleit with the praline.
Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, obviously it's sweet.
Well, very sweet.
It's got the praline liqueur in there.
Right. But again, like you said, the praline sits on that bourbon.
Oh.
I was going to make a comment. I'm holding myself back.
Sit on that bourbon. Sit on it. Never gonna let you go. I'm gonna hold you.
But that's what's beautiful about bourbon, about Bulleit, and I forgot about it because we haven't had Bulleit in a while. But again, I have it with the cocktails when I order it.
Yeah.
And like some of the other bourbons that we've tasted do not go well in the cocktail world. And
no, they don't. They don't. I mean, they're really meant to be.
Well with it,
They're really meant to have straight around the rocks, right?
Yeah.
You don't put any other liqueurs in there. You don't mix it with a juice.
Because
you don't throw in an orange or a cherry. Right. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And this is just praline. We're not even. This is not even an old fashioned.
No.
Or any near. This is just a little.
No, we're just putting a little splash of praline.
A little splash of praline on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, I called it 2-to-1. I think I'm probably being a little generous on the 1.
Yeah, but if we have to, so it's a 2 to splash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd agree. 2-to-1 would probably make it too sweet.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I think that's very interesting is that despite the fact that the praline is in there and it gives it that body of sweetness, is that the smoke comes through right on front of the palate.
Oh yeah, which speaks to the power of Bulleit also as a standalone bourbon by itself. I mean, really.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
That really is tasty.
I enjoyed that. Southernly delicious.
Southernly delicious. Like a pecan pie.
Certainly.
I was promised punch and pie.
Well, there you have it. Beards, Books, and Bourbon, Relationships. Pick up the book. You're going to be happy with it. It's a good read. It's a depressing read.
Beards, Books, and Bourbon, Relationships. Pick up the book. What was the book again?
The book. Relationships according to Mark and Stephen.
Ah, yes. At
117.
One of our many autobiographies.
That's right. We've got a whole library full
That's
of them.
right.
Now,
That's
at
right.
this point, ladies and gentlemen,
We're going to start a YouTube channel
maybe we
where
will.
we give away fatherly advice about all the things that you need to know. Relationships with BBB from Stephen and Mark. From Mark and Stephen. From that guy and this guy and this guy and that guy.
And both of them.
Both of them at the same time. You can't handle the BBB.
We're going to land this plane before we end up in the side of a mountain.
I think it's
Don't
too
you
late.
think?
Have you seen The Madison? I think it's on Paramount Plus.
No, you told me about it, and I have not.
Oh, Stephen.
I don't like getting into new shows.
Well,
Because then I feel like I have to make an investment. Once I get into the show, then I really like it. But I don't like thinking about getting into a show because it requires me to actually invest the moment to get into the show.
I have 3 names for you. Kurt Russell, Michelle Pfeiffer,
Yes.
Matthew Fox.
Yes.
You must watch this show. It's called The Madison. Look, basically, if one of them wrestles a bear and dies doing it, it's wish fulfillment for me. It's got everything that
Mark has mentioned the bear wrestling for a long time on each of these shows, so don't be surprised if one of these days I have a new co-host.
It's gonna be the bear.
It's gonna be the bear. The bear is gonna win and come back and be like,
Welcome to Beards, Books, and Bourbon with Stephen and Roar. Whoa, Grizzly! Why don't you tell us what the bourbon tonight is? It is.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Check us out wherever you download your Beards, Books, and Bourbon podcasts. We're all over the place.
We are all over the place. Upcast, Downcast, Incast, Outcast. Amazon Music, Amazon
Spotify.
Apple Podcast.
Yep. Indeed.
Basically everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, and apparently now, although Stephen and I have not taken advantage of it, apparently now we have the ability to do video on Spotify if we so choose. Now, we've only kind of dipped our toe into the video thing.
World, yep.
Yeah, we really, here in the garage studio, we really don't have the setup for video at this point. So
Not
it's something
yet.
that we have to decide whether or not we want to make the investment.
Not yet,
Right. Not yet.
but we will.
At some point.
I'm telling you. Yeah, we will. Check us out. Please leave us reviews, some stars, some comments. Make us come up the list there.
You want to check us out.
And
Subliminal messages.
if you want to just pour praline all over it,
More praline all over. That's, again, we're going Twin Peaks on this again. Why don't you pour praline all over it, baby?
if you're not wrestling the bear, but trying to wrestle the bear,
Oh, God.
but if you're not listening to Beards, Books, and Bourbon,
You are absolutely doing it wrong.
roar. Good night, everybody.
Good night.